Yeah, that's the experience players want. That's the experience that players want. Single player experiences.
Beers of War Gaming Podcast.
The most memorable experiences I've had as far as story is related in gaming have nothing to do with multiplayer. GTA 5, the Halo franchise, 1 through 3, because once you get to 4, it gets weird. Mass Effect, Uncharted. Good God, what a story that game was. They made that into a movie. Horizon Zero Dawn, no multiplayer there. The Spider-Man series, no multiplayer there. But if you put out good single-player content where they don't have to worry about Noob Slayer 666 coming along and killing you every time you spawn into a game, people will buy it and they will enjoy it. My question to you, two of us remaining here since I've already said all mine, give me some single-player experiences or your experiences in gaming. Have they come better? Are they better in multiplayer games or in single-player games? And we're gonna, since we're doing the rotation like the Harlem Globetrotters, I'm gonna pass it to Ninja first.
Oh man, that could be a long list. So the first single player, like if there are single player games out there, some of them do have multiplayer, but the single player campaign has been amazing, in my opinion. I'm going to start off with obviously the Gears of War. I love the campaign series, especially I'm the original trilogy guy. And there's some JRPG games that I like. My favorite game in the entire world is actually the original Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1. BioShock series, that to me was great. I particularly liked 1 and 2. 3 Infinite, it was all right and everything, but I think they even tried doing multiplayer on that and it did too well. And then of course Assassin's Creed series got pretty good for me for a long while. I think I made it all the way, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. To be honest with you, I enjoyed playing Black Flag, but I did not think it should have been an Assassin's Creed game. I just don't. Just not how he came about with the storyline. But the story itself, one, Assassin's Creed 2, and then Brotherhood, and then Revelations, and then Part 3. That was some really good gaming right there. That I enjoyed the story. Like I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PS5 right now. That's basically a single player game. There's no multiplayer to that, and I choose to play those things because I love the story, and that's my reading. I grew up in a family that likes reading, particularly my mom. She loves to read and everything, but I hated reading with passion. So when I discovered video games at a very young age, at age 4, and I was just like, that's where I read my books basically. So there's plenty of franchises out there. GTA 5 I still think has the best out of all of them, the best campaign there. They could have made a movie out of that. That's heavily multiplayer, and kind of piggybacking off of what you were saying, make a great game, throw some content out. They got some new content coming out here pretty soon. I think it's the Cluck and Bell trials or something like that. So, and guess what? It's free. I can keep going on and on with what I got in the back right here as far as single player campaigns, but I'm just going to stop right there. So I'm going to pass the torch on to Matilda there and see what he thinks.
A couple of the games that come to mind, and you're right, Kevin, some of the better games that I enjoy playing have been single player. Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 1. Love that game.
Banger.
And Red Dead 2. That game, you get so involved with the character throughout the game that you actually feel for him as the game goes on.
Yep.
I'm trying not to do spoilers, Tim.
Okay.
You will cry. Okay, you will cry.
Yes, because those are two right off the top of my head that I know that I played from start to finish and really enjoyed those as memorable storylines. I've finished other games. I probably don't finish as much as you or you two do because my ADD kicks in and I want to play something else. But and Skyrim, you got to put Skyrim in there too because that was actually fun. I did beat that.
Mm-hmm.
I was only one side quest away from 100% achievement on it as well. But there's games that are that you like to play by yourself, and but then there's other games too. There's games out there that we like to play multiplayer too. I mean, World of Warcraft. I mean, I played that for 6-7 years. Yeah, as a multiplayer aspect of it, yeah, it was great. It did have a good storyline to it and everything else. So MMOs, but then some of the other games getting multiplayer, yeah, not it. It ruins it a little bit. Yeah, there's fun, but at the same time, it's just not. I mean, I tried to play, what was it, Sniper Elite, and what really pissed me off on that game is I'm playing through the first mission and I'm 99% through with the mission, and all I got to do is escape. And somebody can random dude can log into your map, shoot and kill you. Yeah, somebody can jump into your game and kill you while you're out trying to complete the storyline mission. I said, nope, that I uninstalled the game and I was like, I'm done. This is retarded.
Kind of like playing GTA Online. You know, you got to do these missions so you can make this money, and there's always going to be some a-hole,
right,
whatever, just interrupting you and stuff. I hope they fix that in the next one.
It doesn't help if you're doing like drug running or something on GTA and they put a thing out on the whole map that everybody knows, hey, so and so is doing this mission, so everybody's going to come gun for you so you steal your money.
But it makes me wonder, because so much of the gaming community is a lot younger than we are, their gaming experiences are going to be different. And so a lot of that's been catered around multiplayer. So the assumption that every game that comes out needs to be multiplayer strictly to satisfy those people as opposed to us geezers, it makes you wonder if maybe that's why things are changing the way that they are.
Beers of War Gaming Podcast.